All right, we're back. Welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters Road to the Herald. And this is an exciting one, y'all. It's time to get our genius on. Woo woo. Yeah, I think I finally got enough. If you watched the last episode, you know we were close, but I ran a couple of vaults off screen, as you can see back there. And one of them just so happened to contain a lot of knowledge. This much knowledge, in fact. 4,000 plus almost 1,800, so 5,800 I think is going to get us done, but we're going to find out. We pop it on there, and we slowly watch all the stuff drain out. Is it going to leave the knowledge for last? It just might. It just might. Yeah, it's definitely going to because these don't get sucked into the system right there. They're on the don't do it settings. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway. Oh, it left the pog for last. Okay. Nice. All right, how many knowledge stars can we make? We're about to find out. Okay, plus these. That looks like it's over 101, although I think last time when I said 101, I didn't factor in that this is going to increase by 12. So here's hoping. How many do we need for laser bridges? Let's start there. Laser bridges, 49. All right, time to go. All right, second to last, the penultimate knowledge. Let us learn it, and now we need 63. But you know what? I think we're good. I think we're good for it. In fact, actually, because we need 63 and we need one for this, that's just a whole stack. And then we will be done. Here we go. All right. We nommed them all down. Let's do the thing. And oh my gosh, y'all, Automatic Genius is it's not grayed out. I've never seen it not grayed out. Ah! Okay. We've got one knowledge point. It's time to do it. Here we go. Ah! Okay, unlocks autocrafting from the various mods. With Automatic Genius, you can automate one of the two core concepts of the game. Crafting, behold the power of full automation. That's it. We're done. It's all yellow. Okay, we did it. We have the knowledge. We have the technology. Now, I have um I have done this in um applied energistics, like in the newer versions, but I've not ever done it in Vault Hunters, so kind of bear with me because I don't know how this is gonna go. But we're gonna go into first person mode. And we gotta go check out the transmogs, right? Helm, chestplate, leggings, boots. Are they super awesome? We gotta find out. Interesting. Okay. Oh wow, that looks awesome. So it's like a Gundam. Can we figure out what these are supposed to look like? Ooh, okay. I mean, that's pretty cool looking. We save that for now. We save that for now. Maybe we make a thumbnail later. I'm not sure. Okay, enough stalling. Let's figure out how this works. So I know that it is in. We've got refined storage, right? So some of the stuff in here has got to be like a crafter or something. Okay, pattern grid, crafting, pattern grid. Ooh, okay. Looking like we need an Omega Pog here. Get a pattern grid. What else is there? A crafter? Is that a thing? Crafting monitor? Crafter manager? I'm sorry if some of you are shaking your fist at your screen. I might not even include this. We'll see. Network receiver. Crafter manager? I mean, that sounds like what we need. Can we do like hashtag auto for like automatic genius? Okay, there is such a thing as a refined storage pattern. Pattern grid, crafter. These are probably some of the things I'm after. Hmm. Let's add that to our list. All right. And this. Hmm. Hmm. Well, let's first. There's no way we get those things in a mod box, right? Like a pattern grid. It's not going to be in a mod box. And a crafter, and a pattern. Okay, well, let's start with a pattern. Let's make one of these. I mean, it feels like we're for sure going to need to make one of these. We've got a grid. That's not a problem. Um, yeah, so let's make one of these. All right, now the whole reason I wanted this is because crafting Omega Pogs is kind of a pain, and I'm going to need to do it a lot. So maybe this will be the last one we ever have to handcraft. Maybe. One other thing to note is, I think I talked about last video. How are we doing? All right. Last video I talked about the fact that we were out of Gorgonite. I did also rectify that off camera, so we can make a good amount of things here. So let's do that. Let us make an Omega Pog. Okay. How many of those do we have? If we go back one. Oh, we've got 6. So we just need to make 3. 2 of this one. I have a feeling black chromatic is going to end up being our limiter at some point. Do these. These. Do these. And 3 of these. Yeah, I mean, you can see how many clicks it's taken, and I'm going to have to make like probably 20 of these at least. We'll be looking forward to not doing this in the future. Before we actually make the thing, we should also just say, like, hey, what is this used for? Pattern encoding terminal. That's definitely auto crafting. Well, obviously digital miner, um, pattern grid, and the neuralizer. We know what the neuralizer does. So this has got to be our thing. So let's do that. And let's make the thing. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, from mod boxes, I have a grid or 9. Um, so let's see. So now we've got this thing. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Do I have to get rid of my cool little rock display here? I think I might. Let's do something about that. I think I can just. Oh no, too much. Okay, but it saved it because I've got silk touch. Oh, but did it break its own link? Is this not actually there right now? Like I'm. Yeah. Okay. It was green and silicon. Green dye. We can go check that. I think that's right. Hmm, Yes. All right. Let's pop that back in there. Pop, pop. All right. Theoretically, something like the iron nugget should turn off when I do this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We did get it right. Okay. So we can stick this here, and there is a. Yeah, I've got a couple of other crafting grids and a pattern grid. Okay. So I think we need to make another pattern. And what do I just stick it in here? Stick it in here? Okay. Okay, let's try Mega Pog. Okay, so where do we put this now? Maybe in a crafter? Is that the deal? Like maybe we need this thing? Well, I can actually just have one of those. I have enough pogs in there randomly. And a machine casing for some. Oh, wait, no, because this is the pattern grid. Okay. I'm figuring it out. Um, we're gonna need a bunch of these. Let's make a stack. Let's make 12. Uh, I guess that means we need a lot more quartz enriched iron. How about a stack of that? Now if we go over to pattern, okay, that's enough to work with for now because we're gonna need like, yeah, if it works the way I think it does, we're gonna need them. But we need a crafter first, maybe, possibly. Okay, yeah. See, I was really surprised I had all the stuff because I did not have all the stuff. Um, two more pogs. Oh, this thing here. Oh, where's iron? With the iron and the quartz and the enriching. Hold on. That make another stack. Two. Not with two. Uh, okay. Means we're gonna need four of these. Hopefully, I won't be doing this too much longer. We need two of these. And one of these. All right, we have achieved craftage. Oh, I guess I should probably put this back. Blocks up my cool rainbow glass, but I didn't have to like do wires or anything. I mean, I guess I could put it up here, but it's part of the system. So now we'll take this and we'll just stick it here for now. Okay. I'll put this in here. Do I come over here and ask it for? Okay, it does say craft. Use as a crafting ingredient for in-game creations. There's craft on it. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I'm familiar with seeing before. So start. What's going to happen? Will it do it? Okay, right. So it doesn't know how to do all the subcrafts, right? So let's make patterns for all those. Huzzah! Those are clusters. No. Well, I mean, we're going to need those too. Um, we are teaching our machine, and I think it's happening. This is good, right? That's the Ashium, okay. Okay. Antitopium. Xenium. Okay, that looks like 9 to me. Move the map. We get 3 by 3. Okay, and then am I gonna have to have a crafter for all the different patterns? Like that's gonna be so now does it not know about? Megapods. It doesn't, but it knows about all the clusters. That's not the greatest, if I'm honest. It can hold 9. I'm gonna have to look that up and figure that one out. But uh, okay. So we're gonna need at least 2 more crafters to do this thing, and we're gonna need like a whole room full of these crafters. I don't know what to do here. All right, so apparently, we need a lot of these, and maybe we can just store them somewhere out of sight. Um, but yeah, gross. Even show the crafter? No, so maybe it doesn't even take up space, but we're gonna need some more of these, I think. Um, so now do we go through the trouble of making the patterns for all these individual things? I feel like we maybe do. Okay, so let's do that. First thing is this. That. 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 This. Okay. I think what we do is we take all these out of here. Put that, that. We didn't make one for the top level guy. This thing. All right, it's our crafter of crafters. Yeah. Okay. So let's say we want like, let's say 3 of these. Go. Is there a? Oh, okay. I was like, is there a monitor? Um, yeah, there's a crafting monitor. So I guess it's telling me it knows how to make those, but because I'm in the okay crafting monitor, and because it's highlighted in blue, is it just going to make that for me? Like, can we craft up? Well, clearly we need a pattern for patterns. Um, okay, 38. That's that. I don't know if we need a pattern for patterns. Um, but we're gonna need a lot more of the things. Okay, so we have these. Let's just for now get ourselves some space. Get all the clusters in one. Also, just kind of helping out our inventory. That okay. So, what else did we? Sorry, this is gonna be a little bit rambling, y'all. Apologies. Let's make a crafting monitor. I think that could just be glass. So I guess we do need a pattern for patterns. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll put that in this one. Now, if I say, okay, need a pattern for this. I would like to put down here. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that and then put this up there with the, for aesthetical reasons. Where are we going to put this and this? Put those somewhere in. Okay. What else do we need? Okay, we want to make this thing. Okay. So theoretically now, can I say, hey, give me one of these? Oh, no, no, no. I have to tell it this thing first. Okay. Am I ever really gonna want more than one of these? I don't know if I need a pattern for that. Um, One, please. All right. Yeah, this is ugly. Um, okay, so if I request an Omega Pod, which we can't make yet, I know. Yeah, see, it's missing those 9 recipes, but does it show up here now? No. Okay, let's make the rest of it. Okay, we're getting there. We're gonna have whew, this setup is it's rough. Okay, one. This is gonna take a whole crafter too. Well, I don't know how many things we actually really care about auto crafting. Maybe this is the only real one. So maybe this is all of it. I'm not sure. Sound off in the comments if you've done this before. But you know what? My previous experience with the where did we stop? We stopped with Xenium. Okay. My previous experience with AE2 made this like a kind of somewhat intuitive process. This whole episode is gonna be just you guys watching me make patterns. Okay, that looks like 9 to me again. Okay, so now theoretically, I can say give me one, right? All right, start, and then we can come over here. We can see what's happening. That doesn't seem all that useful, but that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. So what if I say, let's say, oh, I want to make the prismatic. I remembered this time. Prismatic, we'll probably do hammer first. We need 9 omega pots. Well, we've got one, and I could request 8, right? Will it tell me how much I need? I wish it would like tell me before I actually just do it, but okay, go. Okay, so we are missing some. All right, so that's good to know. Like, we really only need 120. Like, one more miner and it'll give this to us. It's cool that it didn't do like subcrafts. Um, wow, yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot to make the next stage up hammer, but it feels like we're going to be mining a lot, and so we probably need to do that. I'm trying to think of like what other things might be useful here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this up somehow. Oh, all right. Yeah. You got some patterns. Yeah, like I don't know what else I make all the time. I mean, I make these, but nothing else has that many like tiered crafts in it. Like this is all the stuff I make often. You know, this one was a beast, but I mean, you kind of have to do it. So because the initial one takes so much effort to like set up as you just saw, can I just do it? Ah, I'm getting better, getting better. Um, because that one takes so much initial effort, it has to be something that you're going to do a lot that's multi-tiered, like the Omega Pog, that you need a lot of, that you do often. So I'll probably have a think on that. I'm not gonna lie. You may see further episodes where I haven't cleaned this up yet. It'll be a thing. I'll do it most likely. Editing Ryan here. I did figure out something else about Automatic Genius that I wanted to show you real quick. So this is my Smeltificator Elite Style 5000. You could put sand in here and make glass. But what I didn't realize about these crafters is that you can point them into things, and as long as they're hooked into your system, like, see, it says it's Elite Smelting Factory, and I have this processing pattern that will take one sand, put it into the smelting factory, and get out one glass. And so, if I put my floor back here, nice and hidden, if I say, okay, I want some glass, right? And let's just say I don't have any. Now it says, and actually, I think I could change that to where I say display only craftables. And I say, okay, I want some glass. And I want 10 glass. Go. And go. I'll change it. You can see it's going, right? Sand is becoming to glass. And when I change this back to normal and craftables, we have more glass. So the only other thing you had to do was in here, I needed to change the bottom. I previously had on top, but it was kind of ugly looking. So input output, so it can send and receive items from the bottom. So you take in the sand and spit out the glass into the crafter, which then becomes available in the system. So anyway, I thought that would be nice information to know if you end up going for Automatic Genius. And I think it works with any machine, right? So if I wanted to do something with the combining factory, right, I could make a pattern underneath that for cobwebs, which I've used before in the past. So yeah, very similar to the pattern providers from Applied Energistics 2, or well, that's the one I'm used to, but I think Applied Energistics 1 has them. I think, right? Pattern provider. Yeah. So, oh, it is Applied Energistics 2. Okay. Anyway, that was what I wanted to show you, and now I'll kick it back to original video, Ryan. Bye. We are so stinking smart. We are automatic for the genius. All right. So I think we're gonna call the episode there. If you made it all the way to the end, please do the liking and the subscribing. Comment would be super cool. I promise I'll read it. Totally will. Um, it sounds like I'm being fake. I'm not. I swear I will. But yeah. So yeah. Hopefully you'll join me for the next one. And until then, geek out.